Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
Hey my loves, so I'm back. So we made the video last night speaking about Jaguar Wright, and Jaguar Wright at this point in time has lost all credibility. Guys, don't believe anything that Jaguar Wright has stated. Jaguar Wright must have thought that this was not going to come up and surface. She actually said, let's not blame Barry Hankerson. Anyway, guys, I wanted to bring more stuff that I've been digging up out of this rabbit hole. It's continuing to go deeper and deeper. I think this is the deepest rabbit hole of 2021, okay? A lot of truth is coming out. A lot of things are being exposed. First off, I want to say, guys, and I keep stressing this because you guys in the comment section, some of you, not my subscribers, you guys are stating that Diane is grieving for her daughter. Diane loves her daughter. And I'm not denying any of those things, that she didn't love her. Okay? You can love your children in different kind of ways and for different reasons. Okay? And we already went through that. Allegedly, I believe in my heart that Diane exploited Aaliyah on purpose, and she knew what she was doing. And Barry Hankerson had a hand in that. Because, he just happened to introduce Aaliyah to R. Kelly. He never introduced Aaliyah to Quincy Jones, any of these other record labels or big guys. It just had to be R. Kelly, and I believe there's a reason for that. These people are networking together. And like I said before, he introduced, that's just like a mother that's dating a guy, and she feels he's a good man, and she wants to bring him home to meet her children or her family. And I feel like this. She knows him. She's been around him. She has learned him some, that what she thought, and it turned out he was a monster. I'm just making an example. But Barry Hankerson knew R. Kelly on a very personal level. They had a relationship. So then after he knew who R. Kelly was and what R. Kelly was about, and you were his manager, you decided to introduce this grown-ass man. You decided to introduce this grown-ass man to your 12-year-old niece. I'm done. And guess what, guys? He was married to Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight could have managed Aaliyah's career. That was her auntie-in-law. Okay, nobody's speaking on that. Gladys Knight over R. Kelly. You chose R. Kelly to manage your daughter's career when your wife, Gladys Knight, is a legend. Nobody is thinking about that. Why didn't Gladys Knight manage Aaliyah? Okay, I know she's older, but okay, she's got talent. She could have managed Aaliyah as well. Okay, but anyway, that's another story. So guys, peep the thing. Aaliyah stated that her mother told her at 10 years old that she had sex appeal. I've never heard in any article anywhere Diane stated that at that time when she told her that. Why didn't she state to Aaliyah that she's talented? Talented is something to tell a 10-year-old. Or you can sing. Or you've got it, honey. You've got what it takes to be a great singer. That's what a mother should have said to her 10-year-old daughter, Diane Haughton. But she just tells this girl that she has sex appeal. So it lets me know that, or makes me feel that, Diane Haughton is a very troubled person. Okay? And now a subscriber mentioned in the comment section of one of my videos that Barry Hankerson and Diane Haughton's, their families are very private people. You can't be private when your daughter's a celebrity, honey. But that's what they stated. They're very private. And now we know why. See, when people present to the public and they're public figures and they're celebrities, that they're private, you've got something to hide, and you're doing some undermined, dirty shots, okay? You're doing some things that if it was brought out to light like it is today, people will look at you and know who you are. They don't want to be figured out when you're claiming that you're private. Okay, so now we know why. Put the pieces together, guys, once again. And so, guys, before I even knew about R. Kelly's trial that was coming up, Aaliyah was on my mind for the month of August, and always have been. So I decided to go ahead and do a video. I always knew it was something suspect about her mother. okay, in this whole R. Kelly situation. And I always believed, before I even knew that Lisa Van Allen stated that, I always felt in my heart that her mother was sleeping around with R. Kelly as well, okay? And now we can all say it is finally very appropriate to drag Aaliyah's mother. So I know that this has triggered people because they feel violated and used and misled just by listening to Aaliyah's music and loving the artist who she was and who she still is today, because she still lives through her music. And I love Aaliyah. But we have to understand, guys, Diane's deeds and shortcomings as a mother has been hidden by the good rep of Aaliyah that was built, okay? And when Diane attacked Giovanni Cunningham, that's when I saw Aaliyah's mother for what she really was. So in my mind, people, I've been dragging Diane since the early 2000s. When she said there was always something sexual about Aaliyah, when she was talking about her as a little ass girl. And like I told y'all, Aaliyah was a child. I'm talking about the baby girl child Aaliyah, okay? And Aaliyah thought it was perfectly fine and perfectly normal. Aaliyah's interview with that source that she interviewed with, when she was stating that, she really believed that it's not her fault, guys. And people are saying in the comment section that Aaliyah was not an angel. She wasn't a demon or a devil either. She just was raised differently. And it was very disturbing the way she was raised, now that I'm looking at everything for what it is. She didn't know that her mother telling her at 10 that she had sex appeal, she didn't know that that was like exploitation or something that a mother shouldn't have told her. We go off of what our parents teach us as young children. If your mother teaches you that apples are yellow, you're going to grow up and believe that. You can look at it and see it's a red apple, but you're always going to have in the back of your mind, my mom told me this apple is yellow. So Aaliyah thought that was perfectly normal, guys. And this right here, that statement that Diane Haughton made to Aaliyah, that should be very disturbing. And now we come into this R. Kelly situation. And no doubt in my mind, guys, in my opinion, and we have to keep it at allegedly, it is all connected. Birds of a feather with the same feathers are going to flock together. In my opinion, guys, Diane Haughton comes off to me as being a predator just like R. Kelly. We just don't know who her victims are, allegedly, or how many she has, or what children she's done. Because you said this to your own daughter. What is she saying to her nieces and nephews when they were young like Aaliyah? Let's just keep it real, guys. Now, people are saying some things, and I'm just going to lay all this tea out to you guys. They said Diane Haughton was a little hoe back in her days in Detroit, well before R. Kelly. And that's the tea I got. Okay? Now, for anybody watching that's from Detroit, y'all know how they used to get down back in the day in Detroit. You know, there was a lot of pimping and a lot of hoeing going on in Detroit, honey. Now, we're not going to say that Diane was a pimp, or neither was she hoeing, but it seems like she was pimping her daughter, okay? Now I'm going to lay this out. Now, before her mom released that trash ass statement that she stated, guys, I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt about what happened with her daughter, thinking she was being too naive and trusting. So at the end of the day, Aaliyah was her child, guys, and the buck ends with the parent. Yes, she trusted her brother, but she's the actual adult who was responsible for her child's health and well-being at that time. Now, she told her when she was 10 she had sex appeal. She ended up sleeping with R. Kelly at the age of 12, okay? There's not a real long gap there, guys. Now, I know you guys don't want to believe this. Well, something was very wrong with Aaliyah's mother, because she allowed her young daughter to spend all of this unsupervised time, because we already know she lied. We already proved that. She allowed her to spend all of this unsupervised time with R. Kelly. At the very least, she was unfit. People really act like that woman is a saint, but she wasn't. As a woman or a parent, I'm glad people are now talking about this with me. And I'm not asking you guys to agree with me by any means. I'm just asking you to use your brain. And y'all know how sometimes some mothers want to be in competition with their daughters. They want to be their daughter's friend. They want to dress young. They want to wear all this long weave, and wear these long nails and wear all these tight clothes. And I suspect that when Aaliyah was very young, that Diane probably was a little jealous of her. You have mothers that are jealous of their daughters. They see something in their daughters that they wish at that point in time, I wish this was me at this age. I wish I had it, or I wish I made it like she's about to make it. Okay? And I believe that she was jealous of Aaliyah. And at some point, R. Kelly didn't want to fuck with Diane and focus solely on her daughter. Now, you have men out here like that. And Diane probably told him, hey, you got to give me some. You can't just be giving it all to her. You have mothers out here that say these things, guys, and they think this way. Like, you can't screw my daughter. You got to screw me too. Or you got to screw me first. Okay? And I'm not saying this is what Diane said, but honey, the apple don't fall far from the tree. But guys, at the end of the day, I'm sure that Diane never thought in a million years she would lose her daughter in the most horrific, tragic way that she did. Okay? And I'm sure that she has a lot of regret and guilt. And that's made it even worse by the fact that Aaliyah was her only daughter and she died so young. And once again, in one of the most horrific ways that someone could lose their lives to. But I am no way, in this lifetime or the next, will feel sorry for Diane for what she put Aaliyah through when she was on this earth, alive, breathing, and here with us all. And Barry Hankerson as well. Now, as we all know, Jaguar Wright mentioned something about sex trafficking. Okay? She mentioned that when she was speaking on Aaliyah. I believe that Jaguar Wright knows a lot, but Jaguar Wright couldn't speak on it, but she gave clues. And see, you have to analyze what people say, and you can kind of see what something is if you analyze it closely without a person really not even saying much, or on the surface, it seems like they're saying a lot, but they're really not. And then it seems like they're not saying a lot, but they really are. And I believe in the video that Jaguar Wright stated, when she says something about sex trafficking, that she was hinting that this is exactly what Diane Haughton was doing to Aaliyah. Okay? And I have noticed that people have been talking about this since 2019. And they were stating that Diane essentially was using Aaliyah in a low-key child sex trafficking situation. Okay? And I can believe that. Because it was stated, guys, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but we have to get to the truth. We have to swallow this big ass pill, and we all are going to drink the same water, and we're going to swallow this big ass pill together. It was also stated that Aaliyah was a pass around in Hollywood. Now, guys, I think a lot of people really loved Aaliyah's looks as much as they did her music. Okay? Aaliyah was a very beautiful human being on the outside, and she had a beautiful soul on the inside. However, it was tainted at a very young age. And so all of these men, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and others, DMX, they all flocked to something that Diane told her daughter at the age of 10. Jay-Z, DMX, Timberland, and etc. You guys know who the list is. They all flocked to Aaliyah because she had sex appeal. And this is real. This is what it was all about. So guys, I'm just laying it out. So this is long overdue. And it's clear that she failed Aaliyah. And everyone is asking where the other girl's parents were. Where the fuck was Diane Haughton? She sold her at the age of 12. How on earth is your 15-year-old in another state marrying a grown-ass man and was pregnant allegedly at the time, and you are clueless? And they didn't prosecute once again. Barry Hankerson said that he took it to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Diane Haughton should not be spared, guys. So he didn't even say what his sister had to say about this. Okay, so this just proved what Barry Hankerson said out of his mouth. He already knew about the inappropriate relationship. So what the fuck and when was Diane gonna come out and say something? She never did. So it was stated that early on, Aaliyah and her mother each had a set of keys to Robert Sylvester Kelly's Chicago apartments. I just wanted to share that information with you guys. And I don't sound like that. It doesn't sound like that would be too far-fetched, because like, who would come out and just make something? It sounds like somebody had some knowledge about something. So you have to ask yourself, why does Aaliyah and her mother have keys to R. Kelly's apartment? Okay, if he was just managing her music, why would they be at his apartment? So guys, I think it's pretty clear what happened. They sold her allegedly to the industry, and I believe that this happens to a lot of children in the entertainment business, more than any people can even realize at this point. So I'm going to close this video out with something that I was thinking about. When Diane and R. Kelly began to have sex, Diane thought that one day she would probably be with R. Kelly, or they were going to have a full-time sexual relationship, and R. Kelly just gave her some and wanted her daughter more than her. And when she found out about it, she was not furious that he was having sex with Aaliyah. She was madly, madly jealous about it. Then when they got married, that really made her furious, and she had that marriage annulled. Until the next video, guys, I'm still digging. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell.